No one expected this crossover. A global pop icon and a former world leader just stepped out of the shadows and went Instagram official, leaving millions wondering how a romance this unlikely managed to stay hidden for so long. One set of photos from Japan instantly sent the internet into meltdown, but the real shock isn't what they posted. It's what those posts are quietly revealing about their relationship. And the question everyone is asking now is simple. How did these two even get here? It happened without warning. No leaks, no hints, no anonymous insiders warming up the story. Just a sudden carousel of cozy, intimate photos on Katy Perry's Instagram, casually featuring Justin Trudeau like he had always belonged there. One moment she was sharing tour updates from Japan, and the next the former Canadian Prime Minister was folded seamlessly into her world, smiling beside her as if this was already their normal. Fans didn't even have time to process it. The post hit timelines like a flash grenade, freezing the internet as people tried to understand what they were seeing. Were they really going public like this? No teasers, no explanations, just a quiet but unmistakable statement that something huge had shifted. Tokyo wasn't supposed to be the place where everything changed. Yet it became the moment this quiet relationship stepped directly into the spotlight. Katy arrived in Japan for her Lifetime's tour, expecting the usual frenzy of fans and press. But what no one anticipated was Justin Trudeau, walking beside her like he was part of the touring team. Not hiding, not distancing, just moving through the city with the ease of someone who belonged in her inner circle. And then came the moment that pushed everything into another category entirely. The couple met with former Japanese Prime Minister Fumio Kishida and his wife, posing together beside a Christmas tree like a pair making a diplomatic debut. Fans were stunned. This didn't look like a casual tag-along or weekend getaway. It felt almost official, as if their relationship had slipped far beyond rumor territory, and into a space where even world leaders were acknowledging them as a unit. What really sent fans spiraling wasn't just the photos. It was the energy inside the videos Katy posted. In one clip, the two are sitting across from each other, sharing food and locking into a slow, almost cinematic stare that looked way too intimate to be accidental. No chaos, no crowd, just two people eating together like the rest of the world had melted away. Another video showed them standing shoulder to shoulder in what looked like an art gallery, quietly studying a glowing piece of cosmic artwork. No words, no posing, just a calm closeness that said more than any caption ever could. But of course, Katy did add a caption, a playful, emoji-filled message that felt like she was letting fans peek into a private joke only the two of them understood. And instantly, body language experts and fans across social media started breaking everything down frame by frame. The way he leaned in, the way she nudged her shoulder toward him, the synchronized movements. People weren't just watching a couple. They were watching chemistry that didn't need to be announced, because it was already written in every glance. Their Instagram debut might feel sudden, but the first hints of this pairing surfaced months ago, long before either of them dared post a single photo together. It all started back in July when the two were spotted tucked into a quiet corner of a Montreal restaurant. At the time, it looked innocent enough, the kind of sighting people shrug off as a coincidence. But then, just days later, Justin Trudeau appeared again, this time in the crowd at one of Katy's concerts, watching her perform like someone who wasn't just dropping by for fun. From there, the sightings didn't stop. Paris became the real giveaway. Fans caught them walking hand in hand along the streets, slipping in the cafes, and moving through the city with the kind of ease that doesn't come from a brand new connection. Each appearance added another puzzle piece, and slowly, people online began forming a picture long before the couple was ready to confirm anything. By the time the Instagram post dropped, fans weren't shocked because it happened. They were shocked because the two finally stopped hiding what so many had already noticed. Part of the reason this relationship has taken over the internet is because it feels like a plot nobody could have written. A true power pair collision where world politics crashes straight into global pop culture. Fans are fascinated not just by the romance, but by how wildly unexpected the pairing is. One moment Katy Perry is headlining stadiums. The next she's appearing side by side with a former prime minister who once negotiated global policies. It's the kind of contrast that makes people stop scrolling and ask the same question over and over. How did this even start? Online reactions have been split in dramatic ways. Katy's fans are screaming, laughing, confused, entertained, sometimes all at once. Meanwhile, political supporters are treating the news like a world event, analyzing what it means, what it symbolizes, and whether it shifts Trudeau's post office image. The two fandoms rarely overlap, yet here they are colliding at full speed across timelines. And of course, rumors are fueling the fire. Posts online suggest the two may have bonded over their shared interest in activism, charity work, and global humanitarian issues, but that remains unconfirmed speculation. Still, the idea of a relationship forming out of world-touring and world-changing missions only makes the pairing feel even more cinematic. But beneath the picture-perfect post, there's a layer of complexity that most people forget. Justin Trudeau is stepping into this new chapter after a very public separation, a shift that left him navigating single life under the intense microscope reserved for world leaders. Every move he makes still carries political weight, even though he's no longer in office. And now, with Katy at his side, the scrutiny has doubled, not all of it flattering, and none of it easy to ignore. Katy, meanwhile, is juggling her own stack of responsibilities. She's co-parenting, touring the world, reshaping her artistic identity, and carefully managing a rebrand that's been in motion for months. Adding a new relationship into that mix, especially one with massive global attention, isn't as simple as posting a cute selfie. It's a balancing act between her personal life, her career, and her public image. Reports claim that both have been craving something more grounded, something outside the noise of Hollywood and high-stakes politics. If that's true, it might explain why this connection seems calmer, more deliberate, more rooted in quiet moments instead of paparazzi chaos. But making their relationship public comes with risks. It exposes them to criticism, political commentary, fan wars, and endless speculation. And yet, they shared those photos anyway. Which means, at some level, both of them decided the world could say whatever it wanted. They were moving forward regardless. Going Instagram official isn't just a cute milestone. It's a declaration. After months of whispers, sightings, and theories, Katy Perry and Justin Trudeau chose to confirm their connection in the most public way possible. No cryptic posts. No disappearing stories. A full carousel front and center, telling the world that whatever this is, it's real enough to share. And the timing couldn't be more strategic. Katy is mid-tour, traveling across continents, collecting global attention with every stop. The holidays are approaching, a season when emotions run high and celebrity narratives hit differently. Add in the fact that they're literally globe-trotting together, meeting world leaders and posing beside Christmas trees in diplomatic spaces. Suddenly, this doesn't look like casual dating. It looks like a rollout. Insiders online claim this move signals something serious behind the scenes, something that's been quietly building for months. Maybe it's the stability they've both been craving. Maybe it's the comfort of someone who understands life under a spotlight. Or maybe it's simply time for them to stop hiding. But with the reveal comes backlash. Political critics, hardcore fans, people who think the pairing is too strange, too fast, too unexpected. And yet, they posted anyway. They didn't flinch, didn't limit comments, didn't try to soften the impact. It's as if both of them decided that the noise would come no matter what, so why not step into it boldly, together? Now that the door is open, everyone is wondering the same thing. What happens next? Fans are already speculating whether Justin will appear at more of Katy's tour stops, turning her global shows into an unexpected stage for one of the most surprising couples of the year. And with their first public post dropping so confidently, people are asking if this means more appearances, maybe red carpets, charity events, or even another diplomatic-style photo op that blurs the line between celebrity culture and global politics. Online, the theories are getting bigger by the minute. Some fans are joking about a new political celebrity super couple, while others believe this relationship could evolve into a powerful partnership rooted in activism, philanthropy, and shared global influence. None of it is confirmed, of course, but that hasn't stopped the internet from trying to predict every possible outcome. The truth is, their next move is impossible to pin down. Maybe they'll keep things quiet again. Maybe they'll step out even more boldly. Or maybe, and this is what fascinates people most, something much bigger is already in motion behind the scenes, waiting for the right moment to surface. Whatever comes next, one thing is clear. This story is just beginning, and the world is watching closely for the next chapter.